camera or the rear facing camera or whatever to block the view of the ceiling, and the camera opened the right way this time. If you guys didn't see it, this is what Ohio nurse made me. Mr. Bishy, Bishy. Yes, it's very nice. The battery died though, so I can't light up the little lantern. um, but I did get the cards back from Vistaprint already. I had to pay. I paid $8 extra for shipping, and they do them real quick. So if you're ever buying stuff from Vistaprint, pay the extra $8 for priority, and then they send them to you in like a week instead of a month. I think so, Bitchy. They look good to me. They're a little bit skewed, but I think that was my the way I put it in. The Speaking of skewed, this is skewed. Um, I think I had the photo just a little bit, but it looks good. Um, uh, I think it's supposed to be close, Dawn. It's saying 58. It's 50 now. Hey, Ghost. Okay, guys. I did a preview last night, and I did a video, and it's up on YouTube. Um, it's also pinned to my Facebook page. If you haven't watched that yet, you might want to watch it. I'm not gonna pan the shelves today. I'm gonna sell what was requested, and anything anybody requests up to that point, or up till I'm done doing requests. And then I'm going to go over and sit at my little table and see if anybody wants any tiny little things. We'll pan around that pile of stuff after the requests. So, yes, I have a cheesecake party to go to. And I will run the pre listed stuff at noon. The first thing I'm going to do before I get started is I'm gonna flip through this and see if anybody's interested in this. I had this on my website, and on my website I send a feed to different e-commerce sites like eBay and Etsy and all that. And I had an offer for $55 on this. So I'm gonna flip through this and I'm gonna run it for $55 to start to see if anybody's interested in it on here. Uh, the fees are cheaper on here, and the shipping's simpler on here. I had it listed for like $105 on eBay. Um, but that'll give you guys time to go to my Facebook page and look at the pinned post. Hey, Ohio. Um, yes, that's the thing, Ghost. I like you better on here. But it'll give you guys time to go to my Facebook page and look at that preview. Uh, Pan over the shelves, I did add some stuff, some doilies and things. I added some small stuff to the shelves, some cameras, milk bottles. They were requested though. Uh, would not by much. So I'm going to do this first. I'm going to run it for 55, but I'm going to show it. Uh, if you want to see what I've got out today and you haven't, go to my Facebook page. I'm on there under Before Time Shop and look at the preview. Otherwise, I'm only going to do the stuff that was requested. I do preview shows on Saturday nights and then post it to YouTube and Facebook and a bunch of other places on my website, so everybody can see it. So So I'm going to show this. It has a latch. It's missing the little thingy, though, that clasps over it. It's a big, tall one. Pam, if you message them to me, I'll check my messages. I won't be. I'll forget them if I see them in the chat. But this album is somewhere in New York. But a lot of the photos are identified, and they're all cabinet cards. But they're identified on the pages. I think some of them are probably identified on the backs. I didn't take a bunch of them out. It's not completely full. This one is from Bay City, Michigan. But most of them that I saw were from New York. Hey, Hazy. I didn't research the family or anything. Um, like I said, I got a $55 offer on it, so that's what I'm going to start it at. And that one's from Belfast and Fillmore, New York. All right, we'll show Ohio's thing after I run this. But it's not in the best condition. It's got a celluloid cover that's embossed, and it's got some silver flowers on it. But I'm going to run it, see if anybody's interested. Like I said, a $55 offer on eBay, and that is running. And if nobody wants it on here, I'll just accept the offer on eBay. All righty. So this was Ohio's creation. Hey, Gretchen. And that's what I made my scribbles. You just missed the photo album. But that's what I made my postcards out of that I put in with the orders. And I did update the coupon code on the back. This year, the coupon code is good for 20% off. Which reminds me, I don't think I put a sale on my site today. So I'm gonna, Bishy, you forgot to tell me to do that. Of all those things that you told me to do that I accomplish, I don't think I did that. So I'm gonna do that right now. If you won a giveaway in the past month, they're gonna expire in 2 days on my website. There are some people that won multiple giveaways. Some of them, I think somebody has a $30 win uh, this month from winning multiple giveaways. You need to use those in the next 2 days. And give me just 1 second. So I'm going to turn a 30% sale on my website, beforetimes.shop. And you can use your coupon codes that you want in the giveaways this month today and get 30% off plus whatever your coupon code was for. Everybody that wins gets a $10 win, and I'll do some giveaways at the end. But there are people that won multiple giveaways, and somebody has a $30 one coming. So I think that should be running if you add stuff to your cart. And I'm going to go ahead and get started with the stuff that was requested. Antique books, not today. The coin rolls in the bag are partial rolls of wheat pennies. I can do those here with the request if you want me to. But I'm going to go ahead and get started with what was requested. Hey, Junkie. Thanks for gifting somebody. Oh, Batmom won a gift. So I'm going to do these first. It's a stack of comic books. You can get that many of them. I'm going to flip through them relatively quickly. Ohio, did you go back to work or are you just hiding from everyone? So you need that whole pile. Big range of ages there. They're all in pretty nice condition. Obviously, they're not graded, but they're used. But whoops. So those are running. That whole stack of comic books. Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, Avengers, Sun Devils. Thank you, Avery. Fishy, that was only like 30 cents a comic book. Apparently. Somebody asked about this. Don't feel you have to bid on this. I'm going to run it because I don't think it's what you thought it was. It is a tin Jeff Gordon candy container egg from 2003. And that's running. It's got his race car on there and everything. But anybody can bid. I threw it up there with the rest of the advertising tins last week. I didn't think that's what you wanted. So this has lots of love. It's probably got lots of DNA from slobber and everything else on it. But neat old estate bunny. Somebody made them. I didn't wash him. That's how I found him. Don't know how clean he would come, but he's got tons of wear. So that one is running on the stuffed bunny rabbit. Neat little folk art bunny. Pretty good size. Thank you, Pam. Bishy, have you seen the documentary about the Chiefs fan? Some super fan thing? You want the photo album? Okay, let me see if I can. I just saw it on my Amazon list last night. I didn't know what it was. Okay, I'm gonna run that album again. Pam, you saw it, right? And I'm just gonna run it for 10 seconds and not show it. Thank you, Pam. Hey, butterfly. Okay. Pam, if I'm gonna sell it for lowball prices, I would much rather you buy it than or you get it than somebody on eBay that offered 50 some percent off. All right. This is gonna be the next thing. It's a Friedel. Made in Germany. It's like a Hummel, only better. But I don't know what character this is. But he's got a battle axe and a beer mug and a lantern and a horn. So he's out for a good time, I guess. And I believe it's some sort of ceramic. I don't know. Got some crazing, but no damage or anything. And that one is running. Thank you for the offer, Pam. I'll check them in a little bit. Thank you, Dawn. And feel free to make offers from the Buy It Now. After I go through the stuff that has requests, I'm gonna go over and see if anybody wants to do choice of the little tiny things, and I'll start all that stuff at $1. And Dawn, your one request is over there. I'm just gonna wait until I get over there for that one. If you're gonna be around, if you're gonna leave, tell me and I'll grab that stamp. But I'll just start it for $1. With the other stuff. Oh, thank you for the multiple offers, Pam. Accepted those. And this is the next item that was requested. I don't know what it's made out of. Some sort of clay, maybe? But apparently it's supposed to be a bank. No stopper. Somebody got a random gift. Needs teeth. Whoa. Does it need teeth? Would you Dover, would you like me to include this little bag of shark teeth with it so you can craft it with some fangs? Okay. Bunny rabbit with a bag of shark teeth, fossilized. So send me a picture when you complete that one. That is running. Bunny with shark teeth. Thank you, Dover. All right, somebody requested these. Uh, so I think everything else is going to have to go for. No, wait. I'll do the small milk bottles at the lightweight. And I'm just going to run these one at a time. I don't think there's any major damage or anything to any of these. This one is a half pint Pennsylvania milk, Penna milk, and this is from Harrisburg. And that one's running. Nice condition. Okie dokie, bishy. All right, since nobody bid, I had requests for these, so I'm going to show each one of them, and then I'm going to do choice. I'm not going to run them all if nobody wants them. Uh, People's Milk, I don't know where it's from. It's embossed half pint. It's got a Main Street address on it. That'll be number one. This is just a universal store bottle in very nice condition with the 5 cents on it. That'll be number two. Consumer Dairies with the applied label on it from Westerly, Rhode Island. A little bit rough. No chips or anything. That'll be three. And EF Stork. A Harbison. Where's it from, Dawn? Down there somewhere? This one's from Buffalo, New York. And this is a real nice Warren County and a milk. Half pint, Harrisburg, very nice condition. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Choice. Is it still there, Dawn, or is Urban Sprawl taking it over? Can you guys hear me? Thank you, Dober. My electric flashed and my Wi-Fi. Huh. Wrestling cards on top shelf. I can do those. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I've got one bar and I'm out in the middle of nowhere with. So I'll do these. I'm gonna let me go try to restart the router because I've got hardly any service out here, especially inside. Give me a second. Okay, I think it's back up. All right, what'd I miss? Yes, Dover. I ran it. Sorry. Pam is now the proud owner of that. All right, so I'm gonna run these because they're light, and someone just asked about them. These are in real nice condition. Let me see. 1985. These are from. I don't know if these are gradable or not, but the corners are very nice. They'll come in that hard case. But I believe these are the first year of these. I was about 8 years old then. That's Hulk Hogan's rookie card. I don't know, but these if you ever see the graded prices on these, um, but they're very nice condition. The Hulk is the sticker on top. There's a little bit fuzzy, um, a little bit twisted there on the corner, but you get that whole stack. 1985 WWF cards. And they'll come in the hard case. Big Daddy, thank you. If you send those to get graded, I hope you make out well on those. That token's pretty valuable if it grades high enough. And those are by far the nicest ones I've had. Okay, we're going up to a 1 pound rate. Do this. It's got a rough quantum mark on the bottom. That is not a chip. That's just the way it was made. Hand blown, swung glass vase. I don't know, probably 10 inches tall or something like that. And that is running. It's got the quantum mark on the bottom. Yes, piece. Any live show, it'll do that automatically. Thank you, Dober. Any vintage clocks? The only clock of any kind that I have out here today is that one, and it doesn't seem to work. Can run it if you want. Vintage toys or wind up? Uh, yeah, maybe. No wind up ones though. I got some tin ones. Now, you have to look at the preview video. I'm not panning around. Sorry. I'm doing requests right now. No, the mystery head nun is still sitting on my table over there. So I just had that down there to remind me about milk bottles. So I'm not going to run that. Next, I'm going to do the Disturbed Friends game. Can I run the little gun directly ahead there? Yeah, let me run this and then I'll change the weight and grab the little gun. Disturbed Friends, this game should be banned. It's got a cute little bunny with a little belly button. All still sealed in there. I don't know if it's complete. There's obviously a space up there, but all the card decks that are in there are still sealed. And there's no damage or anything to the box. He's smoking a cigarette there. So very nice condition. And that is running. Yes, if you go to my Facebook, the preview is pinned. This is going to be a short show today, so I'm not going to pan around. If you see something directly ahead of me, you can make a request, or you can make a request from the preview. Thank you, Ghost. And I'll do that little gun. Ghost, do you play Evil Apples? Yeah, the pink Pyrex was requested. I'll do it here in a few minutes. Bishy, Ghost plays Evil Apples. So this isn't, I think it's a Kilgore, right? I think that's who that K is. But Just a little die cast cap gun. No damage to it. So we can change the weight and run that one. And that is running on the little cap gun. Bishy, the last time I looked at it this morning, it said I was the judge and I was waiting for players to play. Thank you, Avery. All right, I'll do the cabinet cards since we're on the lightweight. I've still got the pennies, the Nun, and the Pyrex dish for requests. You're going to get all these cabinet cards for one money. And the nicest one is out front. It's this woman, and it's got an effect that makes it look like it's snowing, which was intentional. And that one's from Oil City, PA. So is that one. Semi-identified as Andy and Rebecca on the back. Mom's face is kind of overexposed there. He's got his stick. That one's super crisp. The woman snatcher. So you get that whole stack. Hey, Rag. And that is running. You were welcome, Rag. I had multiple devices, and whoever I suggested raid you was on my iPad, and you were on my phone. And Rag, now that you're here, seeing you the other day solved a 2-year long mystery for me. At least I think it did. I think by your voice and your hands that you were a woman. I wasn't quite sure until the other day. Now that I'm publicly saying you're a woman, I worry that you sound like a woman. I had no idea. And I told Butterfly and I told Bishy, I said, I have no idea if Rag is a man or a woman because you have a very ambiguous first name. And I had never seen you before. If you guys aren't following Rag and Ribbon, she started selling. She has a pretty good delivery and sells old stuff. And she's a relatively new seller. Dober the dude. All right, I'm gonna do this whole bag of partial rolls of wheat pennies. I don't know how many's here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 10 rolls or something that are partial rolls. Some old dude was saving them. There's some ones from the 30s, apparently, ones from the 50s, from the 40s. You get that whole bag. And that is running. What am I missing? Offers. I wonder if I can check offers on my iPhone. I can never do it on the Android. I haven't tried it on the phone. Bat Mom, you just steal all the 3 pennies. Thank you, Bat Mom. Here, let's try. We'll click on the offers. Ooh, they're showing up. Oh, that's a long, drawn out process to accept them on the and a lot of clicking. I'll check those right now. Um, no, I won't. I got to reload the page. The next item is going to be the big Nun Doll. Thank you for the offer. Had the sound on when it reloaded. Peace and Pam, thank you for the offers. Hey, Staley. So this is the Nun Doll that apparently was not fully visible in the preview. She was way up there. But it's a porcelain face, cloth body with porcelain hands. It's Sister Ignatius. Comes with a stand, and it's a man from 1989. Was I going too fast, Bishy? I'm sorry. I've been trying to go slower. No, it's right over there. That thing. So no damage here. She's even got a rosary attached to her. So that is running on the Sister Ignatius doll. It's probably 14 inches or so. Porcelain with a cloth body. This was one. This was one that was here, Butterfly. It came from whatever you call it. Thank you, Dober. Along with the witch doll down there. I'm sure we do somewhere. All right, I'm gonna run that little spool for that mom. The witch doll, I can do a witch doll. It's a Dixie Bobbin. You can make a candle holder out of it, or you can. I don't have any little sprigs of flowers or anything to put in it. Make it a candle holder. What does Staley say? Um, This one is running. The tin toys, for my buy it now or from the shelf. I have these tin toys from the shelf, and I really don't see any more tin toys. I got a tin drum. If you're talking about the tin toys in the buy now, just make offers on them. What you want to pay. They're not even in the same room. I can't run them as offers. Uh, it needs to stay down there. I'm tired of knocking it off. That and the little angel beside it. Yeah, the only looking around, the only tin ones I can see are these two sand toys on my shelves. But I mean, I've got like 4,000 things in the buy now. I can't remember what's in there. Okay, we're gonna do the pink Pyrex dish, casserole dish. It is a 2 quart. It's a 575B with whatever pattern that is. Bishy says it's called butthole flour. I got muted for that. So I'm going to show you the chips. There's chips on the lid. There is no chips whatsoever on the casserole dish itself. It's on the inside bottom of the rim, right there. That might be the only one, but right there. You're not going to cut yourself there. Look, I'm not cutting myself. But the dish is very nice. The graphics are nice and bright. No damage, no food stuck to it or anything. Well, you're in luck, Staley. And I won't ship it with just like that. It'll be nice and shipped separately. So that is running. Yeah, I know, Dober. I was hoping for sure it would sell for more than $10 because I paid like 40 some bucks for it. Thank you, Brenda. I think with the buyer's premium, I paid $44 for that. They're not at one point. That's right, Bishy. So what do we have in the Postcard? Let's do the autograph book. Pam, I don't know what you mean by the framed postcard. The uh I've got this photo, little kid in a strap steel velocipede. I'll run that for you. And that is running, and that's from Coudersport, Pennsylvania. It's got a neat back too. It's got strawberries on it. What am I ignoring now? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying about the. Very cool cabinet card. Piece. I'll check the offers on the computer. I mean, if I don't do them immediately, I'll definitely do them before too long. Thank you. Peace. Uh, it's like a 5-step clicking process on my phone, where it's a lot easier on the computer. So I'm gonna do this address book, and then I'll do the postcard lot on the shelf. And I accepted those offers, Jen. Thank you. And if you weren't the one that asked, whoever asked about the photos, I've probably got lots of photos in the buy now, or maybe I don't. Do you want me to put my photos that I might have in the buy now? Here, let me run this. I can clone them in real quick, I think. If you're interested in photos. So this is compliments of W.R. Shipman from Triangle, New York. Oh, it's rough. So it's got some fancy writing in it. And blank pages, so you can put your own fancy writing in it. I don't know how many are blank, but a lot of them are blank. But there is a lot of stuff in there too. But it's all over the place. There's like skips a few pages, and then there'll be some other stuff. But it's from somewhere in New York. And this one's dated 1884. Whitney's Point, New York. Green, New York. Little guy on the page. And that's on the back. So it's intact, but barely. Nice embossed cover on it. So I'm going to run that. I'm going to stick it right there. And you can admire it from afar. And I'm going to run that for a minute. So that autograph book is running. And I'll clone those photos in to today's show. If you guys are interested in paper stuff, I normally don't clone the paper stuff into these shows. If it'll let me clone it in during the show. It looks like they're coming in slowly. Thank you, Trin. Good deal on that. It might take them a while to come in. They don't seem to be coming in very fast since I'm live. Remind me here in a minute, Bishy. I'm going to show these. It's running. You're going to get this whole stack of postcards, all early 1900s. Oh, Bishy. Remind me before I start the next auction. A lot of these are embossed. Some of them are used, some of them aren't, but they're all early 1900s, and you're going to get the whole stack whether I get through them or not. But they're all pretty ones for the most part. They're not a bunch of souvenir ones or anything. They've got flowers and stuff on them. Thank you, Bat Mom. The last probably 15 of them will be a surprise. All right, Bishy. Changing the auction time. I can't change it until I go to start it. Any other requests that I missed, Bishy? I'm sure I missed a bunch. The witch, the witch, the witch, the witch. Okay, I have the original box for her. So here's the original box. It's a Brin's Autumn Leaves from 1986. Nice box. It's a different weight, Fishy. It's a musical calendar miss. It's got the original tags, but it doesn't have the thing. It's got one of those screw-on keys that's supposed to be on the bottom. This is a music box right here, but it doesn't have the screw-on key. It's not a clockwork key with like a post. It's got the threads, but they are not there. So I don't know whether it works. I imagine it works because it's in pretty nice condition, and it was in the original box. This is kind of like a foam. Anyway, it is what it is. It's nice condition. And changing the time for Bishy. There we go. 15 seconds. She got a big booty. Wow, Trin, you are getting some really good deals today. I assumed that would have I assumed that would have pulled some more over, so I didn't worry about it. That's supposed to be my $10 shelf if you wondered why she said wrong price. You have a V who's going to a cheesecake party. Oh, who's that, bitchy? Johnson. Yeah, I can do the doilies. Any particular doilies or all of them? Okay. Let me check these offers real quick. Thank you, Starlet and Jen, for those offers. And I don't know if those paper items come in or not. If you search for tin type, um, or a cabinet card or something, or CDV, and they show up, then they did. The count on my buy it now did not go up by 1,000, but some of them may have already been in there. So I'm gonna do these doilies. There's one pile plus the pile I have in my hand. There's another pile, and I'm gonna do those two individually. They are enormous. And some old lady took a long time to make those, or a young woman, or maybe it was a dude. I don't know, but they're pretty large, great doilies, like centerpieces. So I'm going to show these briefly and then run the lot. Had another issue with who? Or with what? I don't know what problem you're talking about. We'll do the colorful ones next. So there's 3, 4. These all look real nice. Um, I don't see any stains or any damage on them. So I'm going to just hold them in one hand like this to show them. And these ones were in a bag. Somebody had stored them, and I didn't see any stains or any problems with these ones at all. They're pretty big. That was probably over a foot. That one's got a hole in it. So you get that whole stack. It's running. Yeah. How many ever that was? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hand crocheted doilies. Is that what it is, Dover? Thank you, Tabby. And I'm going to do the colorful ones next. Give me 1 second to swap out my glasses. Okay, now we'll do the colorful ones. Double-sided one. Neat. Okay, Bishy. That one's got some like metallic threads. And so does this one. It's kind of a snowflake shaped. And it's got some sparkly thread in there. And so far, all these are in real nice condition. The red and white one was made on a special loom. I don't see a red and white one. Looks like it's got a little bit of, oh, that's just where it was tied. So no stains on any of these. Real nice condition. And that's my favorite one there. Red and white on the bottom of the pile. This one? That is not red. If it's showing up as red, that must be my camera. That is Halloween orange and green and white. So you had to have a loom to make that, huh? It's real thick. It's neat. So you get that whole stack. That is running. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them in this lot. Thank you, old store. Does anybody want the other ones? I'm not going to show them if nobody wants them. Junkie said the colorful ones. Junkie, are you still here? Show them. Okay, this is the first big one. I'll do this one and then I'll do the other lot. And then we'll do the other big one. It's got some. Oh, that's a price tag. $20. Holy cow. I feel confident that I will not get $20 for this on Whatnot. But feel free to go crazy and bid that much. The price tag was from probably 25 years ago. But very nice condition. And it's got puffy grapes. And I'm going to guess it's probably 25 inches or more, 30 inches wide. And that is running on the very big, like centerpiece doily. Thank you, Shell. And I think a lot of, I think they're all light colored white. And these ones aren't all yarn. And I'm going to show them all before I run them. That one's kind of a snowflake shape with, it's got metallic thread there, yarn in it. And they didn't snip the ends off of that one. It's kind of like a pot holder. So there's several of these. These are all basically the same. All in very nice condition. So add the years. A pretty big lot. That one. Again, I don't think there's any damage that I've seen on these. And no stains that I noticed. I'm not counting these, so Furby Farts is back. It's going to be one big lot. If you just go out here, you just missed three other lots. Sorry. This one does have something on it. It is enormous. Very nice snowflake shaped with metallic thread, but I think somebody had candles on it or something because there are a couple little spots that look like wax. Yeah, there's wax on there. A couple different places. But I don't see any stains and no damage. And there's another big one. Another snowflake shaped one. So, how many of her I just showed you there is what you're going to get. Big pile of them. It's a buttload. So far, they've been selling for less than $1 a piece, so I'm not going to take the time to count them again. It's probably about 2 or 3 weeks worth of work there and about $25 worth of yarn. Good deal, Ray. Thank you. Fishy. Thanks for the offer, Dober and Tringy and Jen. I'm accepting all that I can. It's throwing up errors again. I clicked accept on all of them. There were a couple times that it gave me errors there, but I think I accepted them all. Staley got a bronze crown. Now you have access to all those fabulous offers up there in the crown area. So real thick, puffy centerpiece doily, and it's about as big as the other one. It's probably 25 or 30 inches wide. Don't see any damage or wear to it. They should. Well, I don't know. Let me run this and I'll look. So this is running on the big, great centerpiece doily. Very pretty. Bishy says she sees them. Thank you, Shell. Well, you guys got good deals on those today. That was probably the nicest sets of doilies I've had in quite some time. Those were like very nice condition. The ones they don't have to feel guilty about destroying to make something else beautiful out of them. Thank you for the offer, Staley. All right. Did I miss any requests, Bishy? Or anyone else? I did a little while ago. Cam's was the only one I saw. Let me check. Well, Pam was the only request, but Rag and Ruben sent a message stating definitively that she is not a man. Uh, and she's also having a game night on the 6th. Wait a minute. She must have sent me that before because that was 12/6. I must have missed that, Rag. So ignore that because that apparently has already happened. But if you click on it, you can see that she's not a man because it plays the past show, which I apparently missed that message altogether. That would have saved me a month of wondering. All right. Any other requests here? I'm going to do a fire giveaway. Feel free to make offers on the anything to buy now. And this is a buyer freebie. If you bought something or if you buy something before it ends, get your giveaway. This will be for $5 off of next week's Sunday show. And it's at 10 o'clock next Sunday as well. You'll also get a $10 gift code to my website, beforetimes.shop. And the gift codes from today's uh, giveaways, they won't expire until the end of January. But last week's and everything that's been won in December for the gift codes on my site, they expire at the end of this month. So if you want to use them, use them. If you don't, you're not going to hurt my feelings. Uh, they will expire. And I know some people won multiple giveaways. So there's some people that have like $20 and $30 gift codes to my website. Plus, I am running a sale on my site today. Everything is 30% off, and that's beforetimes.shop. Send them to me. Thank you for the offer, Staley. I accepted that. So here's the giveaway. I'm going to take a 1 minute break, and then I'm going to move over to the little thing. Not sure if my cord will reach the whole way over there.
Spotifyers, click or tap the banner to listen to Feeling Myself. I'll play this. That's all. Brought to you by Pyrex Water. Grab a vitamin water today. Hey, Spotifyers, tap the banner to listen to Mint, the world's biggest dance and electronic hits. Brought to you by vitamin water. Vitamin water today.
Single players get 350 bonus spins for a chance at the
Thank you, Staley. You're awesome. Oh, keep complaining about it, and you'll force me to spend $11 a month or whatever. If she already mentioned about it. It wouldn't take the bad if they play different ads. At least the political ads are over. Whoever was paying for that one Kamala ad was only paying for one ad in the Atlantic. Every commercial. Okay. Bishop, you're gonna get dizzy. Bishy likes to be a slave. She doesn't like compensation. Oh, I got my stool and everything here. Oh, this is so much better. Ray 4 Gray, congratulations. So you're gonna get today or tomorrow, you'll get a message and what through Whatnot. It'll have a code. That code will be good for next Sunday's show and Whatnot, and it'll be for $5 off of Sunday's show. It'll also be good for $10 off on my website beforetimes.shop. Yes, and your social security number. But it's totally fine. I will not use it for nefarious purposes. Okay. Bishy, before we Ohio, the Amish, I was listening to Fei Fei while I was listing this morning, and it was like, I don't know what time it was. It was dark out, and the Amish went up the road in a caravan with their little blinky lights on going to church. I don't know where the hell they had to go, how far they had to go today, but it was dark out. And I assume it was like one of the elders had a flashing bubble on the top of his, but everybody else just had red lights. Can I run the train? Oh no, this might be difficult. What train? Had to see a trade. Bishy. Where do they go to vote for the naughty awards? This will be the first thing we're doing. It was requested. This printer's block. Corgi pen? I don't know what corgi pen you're talking about. Thanks for the offer, Staley. Have you guys all voted in the naughty awards? Oh, the one you purchased. I honestly don't know, Staley. I don't even look at the offers. I just accept them during these shows. Don't tell anyone though, because I just click accept on all of them. I sell stuff during the week, but during the shows, I figure I want to sell stuff, and I don't think it lets you like offer 90% off yet. Butterfly, are you about ready to leave? I haven't listed any jewelry for a while, so it's probably been on there a while. Speaking of that, I got clothes in the dryer here too. So I'm gonna do this first, and then we'll pan around a little bit because this was requested. Oh, I didn't bring my envelopes over. Got everything else over here though. So I'm gonna see if this screws up my entire listing. If I change the shipping profile and the price. Okay, we're doing $1 starts on these tiny things. First is this printer's block with a fire truck. Voting ends in 2 days. If you guys haven't voted in Bishy's and Audio Awards, follow the Suburban Bish or ask her for the link or go to her Facebook page. She's on Facebook under the Suburban Bish and vote. And that is running on the little fire truck. And while it's running, I'm going to go grab my envelopes. Thank you, engine. So if you see something you want me to run for $1, let me know and I will run it. I'll see if I can sell some things here. The Merry Christmas thing is just a little wooden ornament that somebody made. Probably somebody in China. I don't know. I had it on. This was my sole Christmas decoration for the past couple of weeks for my Sunday shows. It was on the shelf. Here, I'll run it. I'm gonna run the Merry Christmas hand painted wooden ornament. That is running, and I'm gonna grab some dairy caps. Well, I'll grab a few of them if I can find them. I think there's more than one out there. Maybe I don't have that many. I'll have to add a bunch. I've got a ton of them somewhere. I only see 3 of them. And the spool in the back. So I'll do those 3 caps all together. There's a Laws from wherever in New York that is, and 2 kind of generic pure fresh milk ones. And those are running. Those go in your old glass milk bottles. No, Bishy, I don't. Thank you, Ohio. Is she on today, Bishy? I've got a family function, so I won't be able to watch it if it's during that. But I'm gonna pile this thing full. So I've got so much stuff that every time she has a show, I can run the same stuff the next day and see what I get for it. That was crazy. People were paying $20 uh for single doorknobs that were all like chipped. So here's 3 wooden spools. Run them all together. You can make assemblages out of them. You can stick things in them. I don't have any flowers. Can use your imagination now. And if you can't use your imagination, I don't know what to tell you. So you're getting 3 wooden spools. This is running. Anything Dairy Queen. I know I don't have the posies. I thank you, Bat Mom. Those are your Bat Mom. How about this? How about this? iridescent art glass vase that is tiny. It's not a bong, it's a vase. And I'll stick a Christmas cactus flower in it. Look at that. It's beautiful. Little wood dolls to the left. Yes, there's little wood dolls to the left. Can't say that, Ohio. So you're getting the neat, tiny little iridescent hand-blown art glass vase. Just a buck. And it's, thank you, old store next door. I'm going to save the flower in case we need to stick it in anything else. Because I don't have any fake ones. I don't know the proper term for these. Run the pig dog thingy. Pig dog thingy. I don't know what the pig dog thingy is. Oh, look at that one. Its head doesn't turn with its body. There we go. Behind my hand. Okay, I'm gonna run these little things. I don't know what they're called. I'd be more successful in business if I was more knowledgeable about the products I was offering. An old silver cookie cutter. Oh, the pig dog thing. It's one of those Bucky Carbons paperweights. Thank you, Pick. Pig dog thing. It's one of these Bucky Carbon Ribbons cast iron paperweights. Probably made by Griswold. I'm running low on these. Got a bunch from a picker up near Erie, which is where Griswold's made, so I assume that's who made these ones. Cast iron. He's running.
Thanks, bonfires. Put your time to dinner. Listen to Minute, the world's biggest dance and electronic. Water today.
Tabby, you need to do some cookie cutters? I got some neat ones out here. Grab a vitamin water today. Oh man, I forgot my Rat Bastard energy drink today. Thank you, old store next door. No, she only bought me two of them, and I drank the one last week and left the other one sitting there and forgot about it until yesterday when I was setting up for today and put it in the fridge and forgot it today. So this, you probably don't want to make cookies with this. Well, I don't care if you want to, you can, but a little bit rusty. But neat old handmade. I don't know, what is that? A cat? Dog? I don't know. Yeah, and sprinkle them with cinnamon so they can't tell if there's rust on them. That is running. And the old primitive cookie cutter. Thank you, beautiful granddaughter. Anybody need a miniature one? Miniature bunny one? It's aluminum, probably made by Miro. And that's running on the miniature aluminum bunny cookie cutter. Thank you, beautiful granddaughter. Yes, you put this stuff on your printer's trays. Okay. I'm gonna do these two next. This is Mummy Duck and Baby Duck. Baby Duck's pudgy, and Mummy Duck doesn't have a handle. But neat old primitive cookie cutter, handmade, but no handle. But you get Baby Duck with it. Old sewing buttons. I've got some buttons, a couple lots of them in my pre-listed stuff. I'm gonna run that stuff at noon. You can pre-bid and leave if you want, or you can hang around. Thank you, beautiful granddaughter. Well, she says she goes to antique stores to buy this stuff. She could just come to my shows and buy it, and then take it to her shows and sell it for 8,000% markup. And another very cool cookie cutter. And then I'll pan around a little bit, unless you want me to keep running the cookie cutters. There's only a few left. I think this is a lion. Got the handle. And that's running. Run those on the shelves. Thank you, beautiful granddaughter. I don't know what you mean, Bishy. The cookie cutters in the gallon bags. Well, that antique cookie cutter right there that was like 100 years old and handmade just sold for $1. So I don't know what 50 of them are gonna sell for. They're only like 50 years old. $5. Nobody requested them. And if you want some Bishy, I've got cookie cutters. I can hook you up with cookie cutters. Oh, Bishy, I've always got cookie cutters. Oh, look, it's a knob. I did have one. Where's my Christmas cactus flower? And there we go. Buck and go. Antique doorknob. Look at the patina. Thank you, Bishy. You got me to $5 and then you got stuck with it. running, but I've still got my flour. So we could. You want the furry thing? It's a moccasin for, I don't know. It's like real fur, I think. Oops. Yeah, it's leather. I don't know what it's for, but you can stick it on your printer's tray and you can stick a flower in it. And that's running. Old red and yellow car top. Okay. And hopefully you guys that bought stuff before all have free shipping on all this stuff. Hopefully it's not charging you anything. Thank you, Dover. And this is missing a wheel. Let me grab that other one from the shelf that nobody requested, and we'll see if I can get you to pay $1 for the repair. This one's a little old racer that's got all the wheels. It's die cast too. Give you both for one money. If you display it on your printer shelf that way, you'll never notice it was missing a wheel. That one's unsigned. I think this one's a Midge toy. Yeah, but that one's got all the wheels. And like so. So you get both cars. And those are running. The red, white, and blue ribbons. Thank you, beautiful granddaughter. Those ribbons are attached to medals of some sort. An award for shooting a pew pew, whatever that is. Now, you cut the medals when you get them. That one's for swimming, but it's just red. Oh, that's a red and blue one. Oh, look at that one. That one's a fancy one. Whoops. But, so, did a lot of all of those. Basketball, gymnastics, shooting, and something else. You can take them apart and make whatever you want out of them. And that's running. Dover's competed in things that none of the rest of us knew existed. Dover, have you been selling on here? You get all 4 of them. Thank you, Engine. I haven't seen you. And if you guys are sellers, you guys can always advertise your shit on my shows. You know that. You just, anytime you want. The brass bell. That's not a bell. Looks like a wonder if it went with that thing. There we go. Look at that. It is a brass, it's like a miniature, like Silent Butler type deal ashtray, I think. Or you could use it as a stash box or something. And it's got jewels on it. And you can stick it on your printer's tray. I'll run it. Don't feel that you have to bid on it though. Pick if that's you that ask about it. Thank you, beautiful granddaughter. You want the guy yelling Coca-Cola pen. It's not a pen. I believe it's probably a reproduction mirror. I don't see a date on it. I'm guessing it's got some age to it, but it's not like antique. But it's a mirror, pocket mirror. A little bit of tarnish on the bezel there. It's not new by any means, but it's not like from the 20s or anything. I think it's shaped like got some baseball threads back there. Thank you, old store next door. The Coca-Cola thing in the back. That is a fake pencil sharpener. It's not really Coke. It's cola. Made in Japan. It's got some age to it. Butterfly was just asking the other day about a pencil sharpener. You can stick your pencil in it, or you could put it on your printer's tray with a flower. Here, I'll include this Baltimore and Ohio Railroad pencil. I gotta try it. I have to, now that I stuck it in there. How long it's been since I've sharpened a pencil with one of these? It's ruined by the Carvana commercial. Look at that. It works. Okay, since I ruined that pencil, I'll give you the new old stock B&O pencil with it. You get the fake Coke sharpener and the B&O pencil. And you get the free shavings inside. Oh, look, there's a bullet pencil. It makes a funny noise when you pull it apart. There's no pencil inside of it, though. Thank you, Staley. Somebody used the pencil. The Pepsi thing, it is a t-shirt with 75 cents on top of it. It's the size of a pop can. It's got 75 cents in quarters on top of it. Apparently, it was a promo that you could win. Pack tights, compressed t-shirts. There's a full-size t-shirt inside there. Plus, you get 75 cents. Look. So if you bid $1, you're only really paying a quarter for it if you have free shipping. I don't know, Dober. I assume for a full-sized human. Normal sized. It's not wet. Thank you, Batmom. You can just wrap your baby up inside of it. Oh, look at this brass. Oh, it's copper. Made in Greece. Neat little vase. It's copper. Can you run that tag? What tag? This tag? Can you read it? I even got new glasses and I can't read it. Now I'm curious as to what it says. Oh, it's an old Cooperstown Hall of Fame thing with advertising, looks like on the back of it. Running the tag. It's running. Thanks for the offer pick. Thank you, Staley. The tag is yours. No, I'm not licking it. Butterfly's worried about me getting heavy metal poisoning or something. Oh, there's crap inside of it. So we're going to run this. Oh, it's noon. We'll run this. I should have done a pull. Oh, where'd my flour go? How am I going to sell it without the flour? Oh. That is running. On the little copper vase from Greece. Even says copper on it. Pick, did you see a brass bell out there? There is a brass tone bell that I see right now. Thank you, old store next door. No more crap in it now. The crap is all falling out all over the place. All right, we're gonna do the pre-listed stuff. I'll run this bell. I think this is actually got brass paint on it. It's actually a cowbell. It's got the clacker in there, but it is steel and it's got some surface rust in there. But you can stick it on your printer's tray. And it's an actual cowbell. So there's running, or the cowbell is running, and then we're gonna move over. I'm gonna move back, and there's a giveaway running right now too for buyers. I'm gonna move the phone back over to the tripod, and then we're gonna do the pre-listed stuff that has pre-bids and any requests from that stuff. And then I'm gonna call it a day after we do that. I'll do a couple more giveaways. Butterfly, did you leave? Going back to the tripod. Barry is here for the milk bottles. I'm sorry. Barry's going to have to wait till next week for the milk bottles. We're on a schedule today. I can't say that I'm too upset about not selling 15 milk bottles for $5 each today, taking out a package. So you got 42 seconds to get in the buyer giveaway. I accepted one of your offers, Pick. Yeah, I accepted. Said thank you a little bit ago. I don't see any more. Barry, the milk bottles will be there next week. I won't move them. I didn't sell a single one, or I did sell one today. But congratulations, Staley. You'll get the code like you do. Do I have any cows? I don't know. I don't think so. No, I don't think I have cows out here today. Oh, no, I don't. Not that I know of. Okay, we're gonna do the pre-listed stuff that has pre-bids. But all my pre-bids are not showing in my pre-bid tabs. So I'm gonna have to rely on what Bishy tells me. So 5BB has a pre-bid. And it is a fab laundry detergent soap advertising sewing tape measure. It's got a cloth tape in it. Sort of goes back in like it's supposed to. So that is running. That's true. Nice celluloid tape measure. Thanks for the offer, Staley. I'll check them in a little bit. Thank you, old store next door. And 5BF has a bid. And this is a size 5.5. There are, where was the marking? There was markings on it that right there. I believe it has a sterling mark. It's got some sort of mark there. But it's a neat vintage ring, and it looks to be lapis in there. Size 5.5. Yeah, that's small. That's how far it goes on my pinky. And that is running. Not doing the voice. You're lucky I cut my fingernails and washed my hands, Dover. You know what it's bad is that I use vinegar to clean a lot of stuff because it works pretty well. And that does a number on your hands. That in winter. I just can't wait until spring when it's warm and I can do shows with potting soil and dirt in my fingers. Hey, junk in the trunk ink. Oh, we got a raid? Where'd we get a raid from? Was it junk in the trunk? Everybody follow junk in the trunk ink. Thank you for the raid. I did not even notice that come in. When's their next show? They don't have a show until the 5th, but they have a book show on the 5th of January at 10 a.m., which I believe is the same time my show is on the 5th. I think that's a Sunday, I think. But give Junk in the Trunk a follow. Thank you for the raid. I don't have any giveaways loaded. I'm sorry. 6AB. Had the bid. These buttons up there, you can see the picture. You can click on the picture. You get it just as good a look at it as you can. I know our cheesecake party is about to start, so that is running on those buttons. It's pre-listed. I will do a giveaway. Let me put one in. This is we'll just pick any old category here. Junk in the trunk ink raid giving. This will be for $5 off the next Sunday's show. And a $10 gift code to my website, 4times.shop. And thank you for the raid, Junk in the Trunk Ink. And so everybody getting the giddy there. For $5 off next Sunday's show, as well as $10 off my website, beforetimes.shop. I'll send the codes to whoever wins it probably tomorrow. I better leave shortly for family function. And give Junk in the Trunk Inc. a follow. And 6AF is next. Now, this is not perfect. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Not perfect, but how often do you find these? Tortoise shell, it's antique. The tortoise that was harmed in the making of this was harmed 170 years ago, so don't bitch at me about it. But it's got a little chunk out there. There's some crazing to it. I guess you call it crazing. I don't know what you call that. Thank you for the purchase, Brenda. But mother of pearl inlay, the latch works. You push the little button and it opens up. And this will hold a 1/9 plate tin type or ambrotype. Barry, I would run them for you, but I've got to go. And this is we're on a schedule. So it has pre bids and it is running. Thank you for the pre bid, Jen. It's really unfortunate that that's like that, but I mean, these things are just so rare. Thank you, old store next door. Good deal on that. And 6AG, I was not. Hey, I told everybody last week that I had a thing, and I told everybody in the preview last night, and I said it in the show notes. I can only do so much to warn you guys. This is which one is this? Is this the one with the glowy ones? I don't know. You had time to look. But nice big snack baggie full with about 1.5 pounds. And that is running. And you got 1 minute left to get in the Junk in the Trunk Inc. raid givey that's for everybody, whether you bought anything or not. So everybody can get in that. We got less than a minute. There's multiple shooters in here. Yeah, and this one has the glowy ones too. There's at least 2 that glow. There's a clay one. 6AX. Thank you, Mining the Past. Those are yours. Bat Mom says 6AX. So that's the one we're doing now, 6AX. And this is just it's a Remington Arms dated 1942 50 caliber bullet. Somebody has taken it apart, so it's got no explodey stuff inside of it anymore. So that is running. Now you can make your own trend chart out of it now, or stick it on your printer tray if you have one with a big enough hole. Thank you, old store next door. So 6AD now has a bid. And this is another bag of buttons. And it's a snack baggie full. These are just estate buttons from my big bucket of buttons. You just get whatever I scooped into this bag. Use them for crafting or whatever. You won the other bag. Did I not thank you, French Betty? Okay. Sorry. Thank you. I had it sitting up there. I think I was starting the Givey when that was running, but thank you, French Betty. I wouldn't have screwed it up. I tried to thank everybody, but I definitely wouldn't have screwed it up because I just have them in those lettered bags. So and we'll do 7AG next. Did somebody win the Givey? Thank you, old store. And Macintosh, congratulations. You will get the gift codes delivered to your whatnot messages probably tomorrow. And the one for whatnot will be good for next Sunday's show. And the one for my website, beforetimes.shop, it'll be good for all of January or until the end of January. So the next pre-bid is 6AH. And I'm going to start another buyer giveaway here. This is for buyers. While I run this. Any old gas and oil. I don't think, I don't know. There might be some in my buy now. Multiple shooters in here. Now, I don't think there's any glowy ones in this one because the other bag I could see too. But I mean, I shine my light on it on the outside, and I didn't see any glowy ones unless they were buried in there somewhere. But it's got multiple shooters in here. So that one is running. Yeah, and if you're wanting what are those? Those are marbles. I had a really cool marble shooter a few weeks ago. It was tin and it was spring loaded and it shot fast. There might be. don't I don't know. Let me grab a magnet. No, that's glass. Or if you call any glass one Staley, but thank you, old store next door. You unlocked silver. You guys make sure if you guys are gonna buy stuff and unlock things beyond bronze, make sure you use all the bronze coupons before you make it to silver. or some of them. I haven't found one. Pick. I'll let you know. I'll hold it out for you if I find one. I've had them before. So 7AG is next. I don't have one on my site. So Parsons brand, unused casket plaque. It's got holes for mounting it to your coffin. Well, there's a blank one that you can custom engrave and make it say daddy. So that is running with a $10 pre-bid. Thank you, Dover. I had ones that said like baby at one point. Really cool Art Nouveau ones. Yes, it's mountable. The baby ones were cute. They were little pudgy things with Art Nouveau scrolls on them. They were really sad though. Thank you, Dover. And 7 a.m. has a bid now. Same deal, only this one says mother and it's got a gold finish to it. But unused. These are heavy metal, like some sort of like, I don't know, like a pewter type metal. And they're engraved in there. And that casket plaque is running. Hasn't been used. Mining the Past 2. Congratulations, you win. Mother is more popular than father. You should have seen what the one sold for last week, Dover. I don't think the person that requested me find them back and bid on them though. Yes, she has holes. She's got 2 holes that can be mounted to your casket. All right, that's it. No more pre-bids. Yes, I do. We're technically not allowed to say that, though, Rishi. Okay, well, last buyer's giveaway is running. Thank you guys for coming. If you bought something and you want to get in the giveaway, get in the giveaway now. It is for $5 off of next Sunday's show on here. And $10 off my website, beforetimes.shop. If you won something in the past month, one of the giveaways, to, they're going to expire on my website. Anything you won before today is going to expire at the end of this month. So if you want to use them, use them. If you don't, that's fine. Something went over my head. I'm just ignoring the chat altogether. That's what I said, Dover. So, and if you have never been to my shows before, I usually do a preview on Saturday at some point. I don't usually schedule it until right before I do it. But if you see a notification that I go live Saturday night, that's when I do my preview and then I post it to YouTube. Oh, what'd you say, Pick? I'm not ignoring you. You didn't say anything, Pick. But my preview gets posted on YouTube under the live tab, and I also post it to Facebook. And you can go and make requests, and then if you message me with the requests, we can just fly right through the stuff that I sell. Because on these shelves that I have out here, um, there's enough room for like I counted them one time roughly, and it was like 500 items on all these shelves. And that's not including all the little tiny things over there in the tray we were at today. So if you can make that like 10 or 15-minute preview, or at least watch it beforehand and make your requests, then we can just fly through them and I don't have to paint around. And no, I didn't die. And I'm gonna have to go here in 2 minutes. I've got a family function today. So the milk bottles will be here next week. And I'll add more stuff to the shelves. That's right, Bishy. Where are we gonna raid, Bishy? I don't know who's on. And you guys only have 2 days to vote for Bishy's Naughty Awards. And if you don't know what Bishy's Naughty Awards are, she's been having this contest. People were nominated for different categories. A lot of them are crafting, ephemera. Dover is a nominee. I think she's best creator or something, and then maybe something else. I voted for you, Dover. Yeah. Mothership Records. Okay, we'll go to Mothership Records. I wondered what you were. Um, but yeah, go to the Suburban Bish on Facebook. Give her a follow on Facebook, and if you scroll down a little bit, you'll find the link to where you can vote. There's going to be prizes. I don't know. Is there prizes for everybody? Is it like you can have giveaways that like people that don't win awards can win prizes? She's typing. I don't know. I think there's going to be prizes for everybody. No, no prizes for just viewers that are there. There might be prizes. Oh, there is 2 giveaways for anybody. Okay. So there will be giveaways for people that aren't winners of the awards. But that is on the 5th of January. But you can vote ahead of time if you go to our Facebook page, the Suburban Bish on Facebook. Go and vote. Bookmark her show. Her and her whole family have put together a show, and the nomination show was pretty entertaining. Dover, congratulations, you win. Uh, so I'm sure that the production values of this one are going to be even better. She has promised to have her guinea pig and her dog included in the show, and that is January 5th. So click on the Suburban Bish and bookmark it now, quick. Click her little wreath thing there and bookmark her show. And we're going to read out here in just 1 second to Mothership Records. Thank you guys for coming. I'll try to get this all out tomorrow. And thanks, guys. We're going to Mothership Records. I'm guessing they're selling records, but I'm not sure.